The third bill, Your Excellency, which I'm placing before you under the instruction of the Speaker for your assent, is another bill also proposed by a private member, the member for Lamu East, the Honorable Captain Mohammed Rueda Obo. Your Excellency, this bill is coming to your table a second time. The first time, Your Excellency, you required the National Assembly to amend the bill further to bring certain expertise into the realm of determining the compensations. This bill, Your Excellency, was first introduced again in 2023 and has walked through the National Assembly for quite a long time. It is proposing to include sharks, stonefish, whale, and stingray among wildlife species in respect of which victims may be compensated for injury or death occasioned by injury. Your Excellency, the 4 aquatic species will now join the list of 8 animals in the schedule for compensation. Hitherto, this bill, Your Excellency, our people who live along our water bodies felt that they were initially discriminated because compensation only covered those of us who live in the inland, and now everyone is covered. Your Excellency, the 4th bill to be placed before you is another bill proposed by an individual member. It's a bill sponsored by a member for Wajir East, the Honorable Dawood Mohammed. The Honorable Dawood, Your Excellency, is proposing to amend the Computer Misuse and Cybercrimes Amendment Act, Your Excellency, so as to prohibit the use of electronic mediums to promote unlawful activities, including terrorism, religious extremism. While moving the bill, Your Excellency, the member was also of the view, and indeed he amended the bill further, to indicate that any persons who use computers or modern technology to exploit our children, including matters of child pornography, will be brought before the law, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, the next bill to be placed before you is the National Police Service Commission Amendment Bill. That is the 5th bill today, Your Excellency, to be placed before you, coming from a private member. That particular bill is sponsored by the member for Suna West, the Honorable Peter Masara. The object of the bill is to provide for the mental wellness and mental well-being of our police officers, primarily through the establishment of psychosocial support centers. The bill recognizes that our disciplined forces in the police go through a lot of pressure and that their work involves a lot of risks. Therefore, requires the National Police Service Commission to establish psychosocial support centers throughout the country for purposes of supporting our disciplined forces working in the police sector. It also requires the Commission to also extend that service to the civilians who work with the police. The bill was initially introduced in the National Assembly in 2023 and passed with amendments on the 25th September 2025. It requires a commission to ensure that the support units for psychosocial support are established in each county police headquarters to make the services reasonably available and accessible to our police officers. The 7th bill, Your Excellency, to be placed before you this morning for your assent, is a Virtual Asset Service Providers Bill. That's another bill, Your Excellency, that has been proposed and sponsored by the leader of the majority party on behalf of the executive. The bill was initially published on 17th of March this year and passed on 7th of October 2025. It will be recalled, Your Excellency, that our nation had been grey-listed by entities that deal with financial licensing players in virtual asset industry. This, Your Excellency, was a discussion between the central bank, the players themselves, and the capital markets because of the expertise that is found in these two public institutions. Compliance with standards on financial integrity, consumer protection, and anti-money laundering obligations. It provides for licensing of virtual asset providers engaged in activities such as custodial wallet services, virtual
It pleases you, sir, you may also kindly present copies to the Attorney General for publication into law, to the Cabinet Secretaries for Interior and National Administration, for Lands, Public Works, Housing and Urban Development, Tourism and Wildlife, and Information, Communication and the Digital Economy, and also to the representative of the National Treasury for implementation. And all other members of Parliament present and all esteemed state officials in attendance.